The Duke and the Goddess, a story about a divine union, written and narrated by Free Black. The big day, from the eye of the goddess and the Duke. The Goddess. I had envisioned this day many times. A million times I had pictured the scene so vividly, and now it was right before my eyes. We were surrounded by so many mesmerizing trees. I could feel their intense calm. The sound of flowing water, birds chirping, and insects insecting filled my ears and melted my heart. The smell of the wild and the overall energetic force captivated me. We started our day like normal, both of us to rise with the sun. We devoted the start of our day to self-care first and foremost, and then intimacy with one another. I set my intentions daily, focusing on grounding. Back home, I walk my land barefoot, connecting with earth as the soil fills the space between my toes. I sit in my sacred space and journal, acknowledging the many aspects of this existence for which I am grateful. I send my messenger before me, calling in that which I desire to see for the day. I create complete serenity within my being, and from there, I invade the Duke's space. He welcomes me, of course. We usually are finished our groundwork at the same time. From there, we explore the fine details of each other's physical essence, utilizing such an experience to intensify our intentions for said day. It gets magical in our bedroom. After a very intimate morning, Daddy made me a delectable meal per usual. This meal was perfect, not too heavy, but filling enough to last us for the day's endeavors. A few of my favorite fruits, watermelon, grapes, and apples, with a side of sunflower butter for the apples. 3 egg whites in red snapper fried to perfection, each bite to melt in my mouth. Now my baby loves salt, so sometimes I have to tap his hand, but on this day, everything was just right. He completed this filling meal with 2 slices of avocado toast, coated exactly how I like it. Salt, oregano, garlic powder, parsley, with a hint of olive oil and sesame oil. Just the thought of it creates an intoxicating aroma, filling me with wondrous memories. Every detail of this day was perfect, including breakfast. We set out around 10 a.m. to hike for the perfect spot and avoid the midday heat wave. Of course, we didn't have to go far, being as though our Airbnb was smack dab in the middle of the forest, but we wanted to make the day adventurous. We love nature and vibes, so it only made sense to hike and enjoy the scenery until we found a spot where both of us felt the calling of God. And after about an hour, we did. It was so peaceful. Flowing water surrounded us as we stood on top of a very mild hilltop. The hike had its challenges, but I loved putting my body to the test. Plus, the scene was absolutely stunning. I could hear the birds chattering and the insects calling. I could feel the light breeze against the surface of my skin, keeping me cool on such a sunny day. The sun itself shone down, activating the melatonin and bronzing our complexion. The skies were as blue and vast as the ocean. The sight of it was completely spellbound. And need I mention what I deem the main characters of nature, the trees. Oh, the many, many beautiful, breathtaking trees, surrounded by an assortment of plants with their flowers flawlessly blooming. It was crack to a crackhead, to say the least, and oh, how high I was, figuratively and literally, but not off no crack, off that good green straight from the mother herself. This vibe was perfect for what was about to take place. I dreamed of it my entire life, and now I was here. He was here. There was nothing else to it.